Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and today's weather hazard briefing is for Wednesday, November 10th. Going to be seeing some gusty winds today. The next storm is going to be passing through tonight through Friday morning, and we'll be taking a look at that this morning. Some key points we're going to look at today. We do have a few lingering showers, mainly for our most southern and eastern locations. We're going to be seeing some breezy winds all day today ahead of our next system working its way in for tonight. That system will be working in through tonight through early Friday with some predominant northwest flow. And what that means for us is going to be some favoring some upslope precipitation, generally in our higher terrain, around 1 to 3 inches of snow. And that cold start Thursday allows it to be an all-snow event across much of the central mountains. But as the day goes on, temperatures do warm and those snow levels do climb. Main impact areas with this event are going to be the Sawtooths, Island Park, and the Southeast Highlands, or again anywhere from that 1 to 3 inch threshold. Lower elevations are not likely to see much, if any, precipitation with this event, so something to keep in mind there. And we're just going to be seeing maybe a few isolated showers through the remainder of the week, mainly confined to our higher terrain, again, isolated in nature. But we do have a warming trend that's going to be taking us into the weekend with temperatures back in the 50s and low 60s. Some satellite look at this morning. We do have a few low-level clouds working their way across central Idaho today, so maybe some chance for some patchy fog and slippery road conditions associated with that lower-level saturation. And we do have those mid to upper-level clouds working their way in, and that'll be kind of associated with the system working its way in for tonight. Look at the weather risk outlook for today. Mainly concerns are going to be those breezy winds ahead of that next system. We are seeing some scattered morning snow showers across our southern and eastern highlands. For Thursday, again, we're seeing some breezy winds, especially for our lower elevations, with some light rain showers possible. And again, we're starting to see that majorly snow event up in the central mountains, anywhere from that 1 to 3 inch mark. And that precipitation is going to overspread northwest to southeast. And it's mainly going to be a light snow event for the central mountains, and maybe some light rain, especially further south you go, with those warmer temperatures. A look at Friday, we are seeing some lingering precipitation effects, mainly that morning rain and snow mix, and then generally tapers off throughout the day. And Saturday and Sunday, not a whole lot. Winds do subside down from that breezy standpoint. Not a whole lot of precipitation to talk about until next week, but temperatures do warm to near 60 degrees towards the end of this week. Watch as warnings and advisories. As that precipitation does kind of linger out, we do have some of those winter weather advisories currently issued by our neighboring offices, and those should be expiring this morning. Look at your low and high temperatures today. It's going to be a cold start across much of southeast Idaho. Many temperatures are going to be below freezing. Much of the Snake Plain, eastern Magic Valley does look to be a few degrees above freezing. And temperatures again warm today, just slightly below normal for this time of year, in the upper 30s to low 40s. A look at your wind gust timing. So already across southeast Idaho, it's going to be pretty breezy, especially through the Pocatello, Idaho Falls corridor. And be seeing those winds throughout today. This is just a kind of a time progression for this. So this afternoon, we are going to see those gusts up to around 30 miles an hour across much of our eastern Magic Valley up through about Idaho Falls area. So just kind of a breezy day, just pretty much across all of southeast Idaho. And then this evening, we do see those winds persist through about maybe 11 or 12 o'clock this evening before tapering off pretty significantly, especially into the tomorrow morning. And that's going to be kind of playing out some of that rain and snow. And the way to look at this is we're going to be seeing that snow and rain at once. Areas where there is the snow but no rain is where it's going to be the rain. So just kind of looking at the precipitation outlook for the system. Mainly concerns are going to be tonight, just some isolated snow, maybe up to around 1 inch for the central mountains. And as that precipitation expands, we do start to see that rain work in, especially in our southern regions where there isn't snow featured in the graphic. And again, we're starting to see those warmer temperatures be the reason why, if any precipitation does fall there, it's going to be predominantly rain and not snow with this system. And timing it out the day, the heaviest precip is going to be Thursday morning throughout the day. It looks like it's going to be tapering off with those higher impacts again for our southeast locations. This storm is going to be moving northwest to southeast, given that upper northwest flow. And Thursday evening, we do have a few lingering showers, especially along the Wyoming border. So it's going to be some slippery driving conditions up through Teton Pass with the snow showers, and something to keep an eye on for your Thursday evening commute. Rainfall and snow amounts total. Again, much of the Snake Plain doesn't see pretty much anything, just as far as the upslope nature of this system. Main areas are going to be favored is going to be that higher terrain. So we're seeing maybe a few inches, about 1 to 3 for those higher elevation areas. And again, much of the area is not going to be seeing, if any, precipitation. Here's a look at some expected snowfall amounts. On our left, we do have the expected snowfall, so generally less than 1 inch for all of our population centers, a few inches in the mountains, and a higher situation, 10% chance. Could be seeing 1 inch or 2 down in Soda Springs, Montpelier area, if that precipitation and colder temperatures do allow for that. Something to keep in mind, but not a whole lot of impacts with this system. High temperatures and max wind gusts for Thursday. So this is that day of the storm. We do have temperatures a few degrees warmer than today. So we'll be climbing up into the mid-40s, upper 30s as you get closer to the Island Park area. With those wind gusts, again, not as much, but anywhere up to maybe 20, 25 miles an hour, especially for those in the eastern Magic Valley. Friday, we continue to see that warming trend. Temperature is going to be back in the upper 40s to low 50s. Again, the Island Park, Driggs area, looks like this is going to be staying in the 30s and 40s. We're seeing that trend kind of reflect through the later part of this week. But precipitation does look to kind of dry out by this point. Maybe just a few showers in isolated nature. And for Saturday, things climb again by a few degrees. We're talking temperatures near 60 degrees for mid-November, so not too bad for Saturday, November 13th. And a look at your Sunday. Most likely going to be the warmest day of the week, Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures, Idaho Falls, Pocatello, Twin Falls out through there in the mid-50s. Approaching 60 degrees again in the eastern Magic Valley and up through the central mountains. Going to be 50 degrees at the bases of the mountains. But as far as Saturday and Sunday go, definitely just about seasonable, if not slightly above for this time of year. A look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook does have us slightly leaning above towards a little bit warmer than normal temperatures over the next few days, so November 15th through 19th. And a look at precip has us slightly above, so maybe just a little bit more favorable for some atmospheric conditions. That's going to be favorable again for that precipitation. And a look at temperatures, looks like it's going to be just about normal. We're on the cusp of leaning above, so again, just about normal temperatures for this time of year for that third week of November. And a look at precipitation, we do stay above. So as far as, continuing to see that active weather pattern that we've been seeing, hopefully November is going to be another wet month just like October. And in summary today, we just have those few lingering snow showers this morning across much of our eastern and southern areas, generally isolated in nature. And main concern today is again going to be those breezy winds pretty much all day, kind of tapering off past midnight tonight ahead of our next system. We do have that storm coming in tonight through early Friday, and predominant northwest flow is going to be favoring those higher elevations and higher terrain, generally 1 to 3 inches. A cold start Thursday allows that precipitation in our northern areas to stay mostly all snow before any lingering stuff transfers to more or less rain in the morning with those warming temperatures. And the main impact areas for this are going to be the Sawtooths, Island Park, and the Southeast Highlands. Lower elevations are not likely to see any precipitation from this, so you might see some clouds overhead, but it's going to be generally upslope in nature given the northwest trajectory of this storm. So main amounts are generally light, but it's going to be mostly confined to our higher terrain. And outside of a few isolated showers to round out the week, we do have that warming trend into the weekend, where temperatures take a crack at almost 60 degrees for the weekend, and be seeing some precipitation and a possible storm the Monday-Tuesday time frame of next week. And that wraps up your weather briefing for today, Wednesday, November 10th. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to give us an email, a call, or check out some information on our website. Have a wonderful day.